lecturer on textiles and surface design at the University of Bolton.
Leanne, you tell us a bit what you do.
My name's Leanne Lewis. I teach on the textiles programme alongside Faye, and also on the fashion programme as well at the university.
And Stephen?
Hi, I'm Steve Speed. I am a lecturer in digital media at the University of Bolton, and we've been supporting these guys, helping them document what they're doing and produce promotional material for them.
That's great. So, we're talking about the project. How many students are involved in it?
So it's our first year textile and surface design students, so there's about 8-10 students that are involved, but we've also worked with local community members. We've worked quite closely with Bolton at Home and Bolton Council, so it's been quite a large group of people who have been involved in the project.
And the project itself, just give us a real outline about it.
Okay, so Future Furnishings kind of came about because as part of the students' sort of critical modules, they look at some of the key issues that as textiles designers of the future they're going to have to really think about, and one of those key issues is the environment and sustainability. So the kind of project came about because Faye and I wanted to look at how we could get the students involved in like a real life project where they would have to consider these issues in practice. And so it's basically about looking at what people already have in their homes, the goods that people already own, and how they can reuse those items that perhaps have got no use anymore, or things that people may have got a little bit bored of, and how we can actually revive them and give them new life without thinking about going out and buying something new.
And is this a project that you hope as the university you'll take forward? It won't just, we'll do this for a month and then disappear. Is it something?
Yeah, definitely. It's also something that we think can be applied to different areas within the design space as well. Thinking about kind of the other design programmes that they have at the university as well. It's a model that could be applied there. But we've worked closely with the council to encourage them and help them to see how they can utilise some of the knowledge that we have as an institution and students to be able to share that within the community and sort of create potentially different kind of models of working with some of the goods that are going into landfill.
And you talked about Bolton at Home. Another organisation that springs to mind is Emmaus.
Yeah. So we've worked with Emmaus as well. So as part of the project, our students they were provided with textile products that had either come to the end of their life or were no longer in use in people's homes, and they repurposed them and remade them. But central to that was for the students to consider where all of their materials came from. So we went to Emmaus, and actually any additional materials that they needed was sourced from Emmaus, from the haberdashery store there. And we're kind of looking at more conversations with Emmaus going forward. They've helped with the exhibition that we're having in the town centre this weekend by providing us with some furniture, so we can have a reading reflection space in the exhibition where anyone who comes to the exhibition can engage in conversations around the environment and sustainability and what they can do as a positive action to reflect on kind of economic and environmental issues within their own life. So Emmaus have worked with us to help provide some furniture for that, so people can see that they can then engage with Emmaus as a way to buy things.
It's the merry-go-round, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cyclical.
Yeah. So go on, tell us about Saturday. It's in the Marketplace Shopping Centre.
So it's in the Marketplace Shopping Centre. So again, with the idea of kind of reusing things that aren't being used. We're in an empty shop unit in the marketplace. So we're.
Do you know which one yet? You're upstairs.
We are, yeah. So it's Unit R, I think it's called. It's upstairs. It's right next door to the Hive Gallery as well.
Right. So that's part of the university family, isn't it?
No, I think Hive is separate to the university. Yeah, it's a separate organisation. So it's a CIC. They have several galleries across the town centre.
Yeah, they're on the railway station as well.
Yeah, they are, and they've got a community space further down the mall in the shopping centre. So yeah, it's quite nice. We're right next to them, so we're in a kind of bit of a creative hub in the marketplace. It opens at 1 o'clock, so the launch is 1 till 4 on Saturday, and then it's open every day for 2 weeks.
So you continue it's not just a one-off on a Saturday?
Yeah, so the launch is this Saturday. We're hoping to get as many people there, including the organisations that have worked with us, the partners that have been involved, the community groups and our students are all coming along. And then on Sunday I'll be there so come and say hello, keep me company. And then in the week, Leanne and students will be there. And then the following weekends, we've got workshops. So we've also got our colleagues in fashion. Kerry, Helen and Emma are going to come and run a couple of fashion and textile upcycling and repurposing workshops kind of the following 2 weekends.
And will you be selling your products?
We're not selling them, no. They're just the work in the exhibition is for display. They're student products that are going to go back into people's homes.
Right.
But then the workshops that people can come and join in on the weekends are all drop-in. They're all free. People can just come in and join us during the weekend. During the week as well, we'll also have different organisations coming. So we've got people and representatives from Bolton Council, Recycle for Greater Manchester, and other organisations are coming to be there during the day in the week for people to come and get further information about what they can do in their life and different resources. And that'll all be shared through our social media channels.
Right, so Saturday, 1 o'clock, people can just come down, have a try on Saturday, or will they have to book to come in on a course? Or
we've not got any workshops on Saturday, so it's just come along and have a look at the work and have a conversation about the stuff that we're showing in the exhibition.
But during the week there will be. Did you say there'll be some workshops?
There's not workshops in the week, but there will be at the weekend.
Weekends,
so
right.
I think it's the 22nd and 23rd and 29th and 30th of June this weekend. Those workshops.
And on those workshops, are you encouraging people to bring their old stuff down and to do the jobs there?
Definitely. If people have got kind of textiles waste in the home or things, they might have a dress that they own that they don't know what, they don't wear it, still got the labels on, perhaps it might end up going into charity shop or being discarded, or bring it down, because there'll be definitely something we can do with it.
Right.
We've got some kind of predefined workshops that the lecturers will be going through, but definitely bring any waste as well, any kind of fabrics and things. The last Sunday as well, we're going to have a workshop that's designed for children, so that'll be a really fun event on the 30th, so people can bring their kids along to that.
So what's the thing what's the best thing that you've already produced? What's the one thing that you've thought, wow, that's fantastic, we wouldn't have been able to buy that?
I think, to be honest with you, all of the students have worked incredibly hard with what they had given to them from the participants. The students have worked in a way that is really unusual, because we work a lot on textiles with live briefs and with brands, but they've had an opportunity to work with real people, and a lot of the old kind of fabrics and things that we're talking about, for some of the participants, they were really sentimental pieces. So there's a couple of sort of really important examples there where those textiles may have so much value to that person, and it's like an intangible value, we can't see it, but the students worked with that to be able to create something that then is an actual kind of piece. It's a physical piece that can sit in their home and pass down as like an heirloom within the family to remember a member of the family that's no longer with them. But then each piece has got like a really strong meaning and finish, and I think the overall value of this is incredible, really. So
students are obviously enjoying it and getting involved. Is there a benefit to them on the course, or is it just experience?
It's part of the module. So it was embedded into the module, and we approached it really differently. So we normally have a 15-week module structure, and we decided to approach this like it was a real life kind of work experience. So we reduced it down to a 5-week period, and they were coming in as if they were coming to work, and so it had to kind of take responsibility for their client meetings, for their own kind of time management. But it's embedded into the module, and they were all exhausted by the end, and really, but also really, really pleased and happy that they'd had that experience, and they felt like they'd achieved a lot. They
realised it was real work.
Yeah. And I think knowing that it was going back into someone's home as well, they all really wanted to do well. And I think that's come through in the work that they've produced. That is really, really is some excellent work there. And I think what's been great as well is with Steve and the digital content creation students, they've been there throughout the whole collaborative project, so they've been recording it. So we've got lots of video footage and recordings and photographs of the students working with their client and capturing everyone's experiences. So there's some really lovely interviews that were held quite early on in the project that will be part of the exhibition as well.
So Steve, it's really showing the university how the university integrates and collaborates within itself with all the different departments.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful, actually. It's been a great opportunity for the digital content creation students to get involved in it. They've really enjoyed seeing the process of people, hearing the stories of where these objects come from, and finding out what they're going to do with them, and and also helping trying to promote the event and stuff like that. They've really got loads out of it, which is something that we try to do quite a lot at Bolton.
Be great to hear how you go on halfway through. If somebody wants to come along and talk to us.
Yeah, definitely.
Good luck at the weekend.
Thank you.
You're welcome to come down. You're welcome to come and capture it.
Right. Well, we you never know. We might just do that. We do quite a bit down at the